So how is sustainability relevant to me as a, let's say, student of Christ Church?
This is not someone else's problem. The multiple environmental and social injustice crises we face impact all of us. Therefore, to change things around to avoid the disaster we're heading towards is everyone's responsibility. And that makes sustainability relevant to all of us everywhere.
I think there's a really close link between education and sustainability. And there are times that I will talk educationally about sustainability, and sometimes I will talk sustainably about education. I think the important distinctions are to do with my role as a teacher or as a lecturer. And my role, I see, in a world of sustainability is to interrupt my students' thinking, to challenge my students' thinking. The role or the job of my students is whether they accept the gift of my challenge or the gift of my interruption. Because the place I want them to get to, no matter what subject I think you're being taught, the place I would like them to get to would be to think about themselves and what sort of world that they want. But not only for themselves, what is the world that you want going to be like for somebody else? And what is the world that you want going to be like for the planet?
This discussion goes to the heart of what education is about. What should we be learning and teaching? I believe education should help us understand the world we live in. It should help us find our place and role in this world, and it should then help us become able and willing to contribute towards making the world a better place than how we found it.
But what's really important is that when they do make a response, because it will be their world, I will be dead and gone. When they do make a response, that they think about what they want in the future. I sometimes use the word desires, what their desires are for the future, and how those desires match up with other people and the planet. And that is the job of education. If education doesn't do that, then I don't think we're offering a sustainable education. If education is all about providing facts and knowledge and skills, I'm not sure that's a full or a complete education.
This is where our role as students and staff in universities comes in. We need to clearly acknowledge that we need formal as well as lifelong education that will help us realize a sustainable future. And we must actively engage with the world around us. Apathy and disconnection are no longer viable options for us. Theory-informed action should become a central principle of our education.